Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Eau de Treasure. This is the second part. You just saw the video, the last upload I did of the Bulgari Blue Note. This one's going to be next. This one is just what this channel's all about. Discontinued, vintage, rare, interesting fragrances. This one's not discontinued. This is Drakkar Noir. You guys know, hopefully you guys love Drakkar Noir like I do. It's a staple, it's a classic. Don't wear it every day. I have so much stuff, but if it was the only fragrance I had, I wouldn't mind wearing it every day. Everybody knows it, but maybe they don't know this version. This is the 80s version, guys. I found such an awesome find. It's just one of those things that, like, my jaw dropped when I saw that it wasn't sold. It was sitting there for, I think, an hour, and I just hit the buy button. I had to have it. Check out this 1980s vintage Drakkar Noir in this box on Eau de Treasure. Ooh, a little free gift. What's this? Ah, it's a face pack. I don't know, but I'm sure my girlfriend would like to wear this. This thing is packed so good that, packed so well that I have to worry about taking it out. I don't want to damage the box. I have to really, like, defuse a bomb here. Like I said, guys, I got a little tingle down my spine, little tick in my heartbeat when I saw this one. Because you know when you see the long Drakkar Noir bottle, that is from the 80s. Take a look at this box, guys. It has the this brown and red frame around Drakkar Noir. It says Guy Laroche Paris in one line. I think it's before 89, something like that. 1990 or 1989. This came out in 1981. No, there's no barcode on it. Obviously, it's from the 80s when you don't see a barcode, because barcode started in 1990. Let's look at the back. Whole bunch of different languages with some information on the back of the box here. There's the batch code right there. UG9F. I looked that up already on Raiders when I bought this. I could see. I thought it was a 6, but it's UG9F. This is a 1987. There's the address, 9 Avenue Montignon, which changed to a different address. There's the copyright 1981. So they make a new copyright date, like a couple times a decade. You could check Raiders to see the information on the copyright dates, but this is 1981, so yeah, first year was 1981. Not a bad find. What do you think, guys? Let's open this thing up. Check out the bottle inside. This is just so awesome. I'm just telling you how I feel right now while I'm shooting this video, opening this thing up. It just feels like a time machine in perfumery. All right, so the seller wrapped this thing in plastic, maybe to keep it from rattling around in there, or maybe it's leaking and they want to keep it from making a mess. I don't know why they mummified it. Let's hope there's nothing wrong with this. What you could do is take a whiff of it. I'm smelling the box. I don't smell anything in the box, so that's a good sign. If you can smell the perfume when you open up a box, then you have to worry that there's some leakage in it, but I don't smell anything. When I was younger, I used to hang out with one of my best friends, and his dad was an influential person in my life because my parents got divorced when I was little and my dad wasn't around a lot. Or I didn't see my dad lived far away and I didn't see him but once every couple of years. So other dads in the neighborhood kind of raised me, and one of the dads used to say to me, always treat your stuff well. Never abuse your stuff. Always treat it like it's new for the life of whatever it is you're using. That's one philosophy. I've seen other philosophies where if you buy it, you pay for it, just beat the shit out of it, get rid of it, and get a new one later. But that dad, his philosophy was take care of your shit. That's why I don't want to break or rip or tear or ruin any of this stuff, because it's a treasure to me. All right, look at this thing. Look how clean it is. I noticed that in the listing when I bought this. It just shines. The label is nice on it. Guy Laroche Paris in one line. This wasn't left in a bathroom. You can just tell it doesn't have spots on it. Very clean. Look at the bottom here. 100 ml. There's the batch code. UG9F. Let's check out the sprayer. Cap, of course, is clean. Sprayer looks fairly clean too. Now the seller just showed an arrow and showed that the level is up to here. Now I don't know if that means it's was a level supposed to be up to here and it's only like half full, but I'm all right. It feels pretty heavy to me. Now, the last time I did a video, guys, you can go look back at the one I did from a 1986 bottle. I think it was a 50 ml. I'm not even sure if it's 100 ml. I think it was a 50. It had a pressurized sprayer, and I was kind of like surprised by it. So I expect this one to have a pressurized sprayer too. Time for the spray and smell test. Oh yeah. You hear that? Now, it sprayed out and it dripped out. You see that? I gotta grab a paper towel and clean this up, and then I'll come back and tell you what I smell. But the last one did that too, so that's how it is with these pressurized sprayers. It's back to being somewhat dry again. I almost don't want to handle this thing that much. Like, I'm just gonna, like, this is not something I'm gonna wear every day. This is an absolute treasure. How does it smell? It smells beautiful. It smells fresh. It just smells like a, it even smells a little bit like a somewhat modern bottle of Drakkar Noir. Here is one that I have that's on the shelf. A buddy gave this to me recently. Doesn't have the cap on it. This is, does it say Cosmere on it? It doesn't even say Cosmere on it. It does say 2004. So maybe this is from 2010. Let's just say the late 2000s. There's the batch code on it. So this is, I guess, late 2000s. So maybe this is 15 years old. It's 100 ml. It's almost done. This is the closest thing to a modern one I can find. You can look at them together, see how they compare. Sprayers are way different. Look at that. Okay, so I'll spray this one on my arm here and see. I expect this one to be kind of like not like smelling like it did when it was fresh, because there's probably like I don't know, 30% left in this bottle. Regular spray. Let's give it a smell. If you can hear the noise in the background, sorry about that. My girlfriend's using the hair dryer. Sometime in the future, I'm going to move out of this apartment. We're going to live together. We don't live together right now. She's got her own place, but she's visiting me now. One of the hard parts about living together in a small apartment is when I have to make videos, I have to wait till she's in the shower, so I just have privacy and I have the kitchen table. Probably summer next year, 2026, we're going to get our own place together. But we got to get our own rooms because she does a lot of work online. I do a lot of stuff making videos and do online stuff too, and we just can't do it in the same room. And the places are small in Japan, so it's definitely a challenge. All right, so now that I'm getting a whiff of the modern one versus the 80s version, 1987, this one is a little bit more, it's not fruity, it's not sweet, but it is something a little bit more. It's, I guess you'd say it's like a little more what smells like lavender to me. And I'm not going to go through all the notes. I've done that before in videos. You guys can check out Fragrantica if you want to see the notes. This one, the modern one, does seem a little bit more familiar or just kind of more complete. Now, I know the performance isn't that great on this, but as for the 80s one, how is it different? Well, it does have a little bit of this. It's a little bit darker. It doesn't have a lot of the more of the lighter notes, like the citruses and the florals don't come out as much as the more 90s and 2000s and maybe even the modern versions. Now, if you read up on Fragrantica, there's a whole, just an article on Drakkar Noir and the changes that happened over its lifetime, the whole history of the fragrance. And when it was made in 81 until about 1988, it had one formula, and it had a special ingredient or chemical or compound, whatever you want to call it. It has this long chemical name. I don't know. I forgot what it is. Maybe I'll just put the name on the screen right here. And they said that it has some kind of a scent that's something like laundry detergent. And they got rid of it in like after 1989. My favorite versions of Drakkar Noir are from the 90s because those are the ones I grew up with. I remember my best friend was wearing a bottle of Drakkar Noir as we were driving to school in high school, and that was like in 94, 95. So he had an early 90s bottle of this stuff, and it just, I could smell it. It was super strong. Yeah, this smells like it, especially on the in the opening. But as it's drying down, it just doesn't smell as nice as the later versions that I like. So it's not like this one smells any better than the other versions. Maybe this beats one that was released in the past 10 years, but I don't think this is anything better than a 90s or early 2000s, a Cosmere version of Drakkar Noir. Let's do the light test and see what we can see inside this thing. Let's see where the juice level is. All right, there it is. So it's right on the Drakkar label right there. Okay. Now when I shake it, you can't feel it like shaking around in there. You can't feel the, because it's pressurized, I guess. Was it full up to here? Was it full up to here? Was it full up to here? Because this thing is like right up to halfway on this label here. So I'm pretty happy with that. I didn't tell you how much I got this for, guys. All right, guys, what do you think I paid for this? Did you think I paid $50? What do you think someone would pay for this? $100, $150? I don't know. I'm hoping somebody would pay like $200 for this, but I didn't get it for that. I got it for about 10 times cheaper than that, guys. I got this for 4,000 yen. This was just sitting there unpurchased for an hour. 4,000 yen, that is $26 and change, guys. I got this for less than 30 bucks. What'd you think of the video, guys? If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, hit the like button down below, and subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see more of this project of mine, collecting vintage, discontinued, rare, interesting fragrances. I get modern fragrances too and try them out on the channel because, yeah, it's a little bit more content. Why not have some modern stuff on my channel? Thanks for watching the channel. I hope you enjoy. Like, I get so excited when real gems and treasures just show up at the door that I find online. And I hope you can, I just want to share these feelings and emotions with you in these videos. So I hope it can transfer to you. I hope you guys enjoy this stuff because I certainly do. Hope you're having an awesome day wherever you are out there in the world and whatever time it is. And I'll catch you in the next video in a few days. Until then, take care.